Hi everyone, this is Laurel, and I'm here to do a daily twin flame message. And I have the beautiful Angels of Nature deck, and I have the Gateway Oracle cards. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to use the Gateway Oracle deck to get some main messages, and then I'll use the Angels of Nature to get a message from your person. See what you guys need to know for today. So, Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what are the messages for this twin flame love read? What are the messages? Anything else? Okay, I was in a pop-up choir this morning. That's why this is coming out a little bit later. It was a lot of fun, and they had a little jazz group quartet, and it was like only 4 people, but it was really good. It was so amazing. So I got to do some music this morning, which was a lot of fun. So on the bottom of the deck is Follow Your Bliss. My soul sings with joy. And so this is so funny. This is coming out because the lead in the jazz was a flautist, I guess you'd say. And she was absolutely beautiful. I mean, her playing was just so beautiful. But this is showing that as you follow your bliss, do what raises your vibration and just makes you want to, jump for joy. This is going to bring in balance for you and freedom. With the pure white horse, it's also bringing in freedom. And we have the sun and the moon. It's the balancing between, I've never noticed that before. It's the balancing between the masculine and feminine energies. So this is bringing in balance within yourself and within your person. And it's bringing you back together, reuniting energy. As you bring more balance into yourself and alignment, you and your person come into that alignment. Because think of the infinity loops. As you grow, that energy goes over to your person and they grow. So this is showing balance and alignment between masculine and feminine energies within and on the outside. You being a magnet, bringing your divine masculine back into, the balancing and the equal give and take within the connection. Wow, that's the overall message, guys. That's incredible. And for some of you, it may be, you may be hearing songs about this. You may be hearing messages about this through music. Maybe music is really important in your connection. You may, do some kind of music, play some kind of musical instrument. You may be, involved in music somehow, you and your person, and that's helping to bring you both back into balance and alignment. So proceeding softly, this is, so the affirmation for this is my soul sings with joy. So he's saying that affirmation will help manifest. And then proceeding softly is my inner power grows in moments of quietude. So this is spirit saying, allow that time of silence where you just sit in stillness and close off all the thoughts in your mind and just allow that solitude, that's, quietude to just, really expand within you. And that is bringing in this, this softer side, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups energy. And, where you guys are going to sit down and have that cup of tea together. Wow, it's so funny. And I was seeing like a cell phone. This is a cell phone. So, so interesting. But yeah, as we pull back and, quiet ourselves, that allows us to pause and reflect before everything starts springing us forward. If you think about a grasshopper, they sit for a minute, and then also they jump forward. Like sometimes they go backwards, but most of the time when you walk through grass, you see them jumping forward, pausing, jumping. So and it happens quickly. So this is strengthening you from the inside out, to, take that leap, take that forward movement. And you notice the unicorn is going forward as well as she balances. So simplifying your life, this came out yesterday in the quick reads. I treasure the simple pleasures of my life. So this is looking for the beauty within your life, recognizing all the little things around you, within you, that are just so beautiful. The clouds and the formations they make, the trees and the different shades of green, the birds and the different songs you hear. I mean, it's just all around us, all the beauty. And so, today, and it's a lot more pleasant in temperature for us. It's not so hot right now, so it's like really want to enjoy this cooler weather, before the fall weather comes in. So we're still in summer, so there's like this tick tock, of things. But so this is recognizing the simple things, appreciating the simple things. She's cleaning out everything that she doesn't need anymore, everything that is stagnant. She's doing that around her, and that's what we do when we go within, when we sit in quietude and in meditation. That's what we do, is we clean out the things that we no longer need. And then we have rising above. I see only beauty and grace. Yeah, so this is, this you and your person emerging. If you think about a lily, or a lotus, it emerges out from deep down out of the mud, through the water, and to the top of the water. And so this is symbolic of you and your person, hitting that light at the end of the tunnel, with all the work that you've done on your own personal growth, on your journey. This is showing that you're emerging, you're coming out the other side, you're emerging into more of the light, expanding. And this is, saying that, we rise above the worldly things, the worries and the trivial things, the trials and challenges of the world, when we look for the beauty in it, and when we know this too shall pass. It's teaching lessons that we need to learn in order to move forward and to expand into more love. And the magenta energy here showing that universal love and the light coming in full force for you and your person. And then we have cultivating prosperity. Yeah, as the abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So the affirmation, the abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. It's already happening. It's already here. See it as that. Say it as that. And feel it as that. And that's what's going to happen. This is, all the seeds in the past that you've planted, all the manifesting that you've been doing, all the good that you've put out is coming back to you now in the growth. I had a little boy say to me, they planted a pumpkin patch, and he said he wanted me to know that, the pumpkins are they're here, And I said, are they orange? And he said, yeah. This is a little 5-year-old, and so he was so excited about the harvest, being here. And, it's already here for us. We just have to see, notice all the beauty and the simple things in life. And that brings us more and more and more to be grateful for what we have. The abundance of the universe is flowing into my life. So you and your person, noticing the abundance that's coming in and giving thanks for that is going to attract a lot more of that abundance and that beauty. So let's get a message. What is the message from your person? Let's see. Holy Spirit, angels and guides. I hear a lawnmower outside. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is, oh my God, I was talking about the birds and their songs. Angel of Songbirds, speaking your truth and creative expression. Wow. And this is a 35-8, so that equals abundance. So there's abundance coming in. Message, the birds are thought of as heavenly messengers coming to us, showing us, a message that we need. And this is speaking your truth. So, speaking your truth with joy. There's the bluebird here. It looks like the cardinal is here. The bluebird symbolizes happiness. The cardinal symbolizes family, healing. And then there's the, I believe it's a goldfinch or it's a yellow starling. Right here, I'm not positive on that one. But yeah, and then I think the other one, I'm not sure about what the other one is. Boy, I know a lot of birds, but this one's a stumper. It looks like it might be some kind of sparrow. Yeah, it looks like it might be some kind of sparrow. But this is, spirit, wanting you to, share your gifts, your creativity with the world, with the people around you, and, speak your truth. Speak your truth, because that's part of sharing your gift and part of, expressing your truth in this world, which matters, you being seen, you being heard. And so this is encouragement from the angel of the songbirds to express your truth. And you know that you have messengers all around you from the heavens. And creative expression is coming in, that creative expression to create things from using the heavenly energy on this earth. So beautiful message for you and your person. And I feel like this is speaking your truth too when you come back together. This is speaking your truth, using that creative energy to manifest, your person back, but also to manifest, your purpose, your things that you need for your connection. And that is open communication, open heart, and compassion and love. So, and understanding. So those are the messages, and I am wishing you a marvelous day. Namaste.